Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich here with your outlook for June 28th, 2016. For your Tuesday, we're going to have a frontal boundary off to our east. It's going to give some ongoing clouds and showers for at least the morning hours here in New Jersey. So areas to our east in Delaware and across most of the state of New Jersey should be in the clear today as far as thunderstorms that could reach severe potential. I think your best potential today for any severe activity will be anywhere up here in northeastern PA. We're going to take us all the way back down to about Reading and just south of Allentown and up here into northwest New Jersey here. This is probably your most prime severe area today. Does not mean you're going to see severe, definitely, but there is a best chanced area. That would be it, just because areas further to the east will be dealing with this frontal boundary. So these showers and thunderstorms will fire further east today. You know, it doesn't show much here on the globals. However, we go over to the NAM, we can see this outlined pretty well. Here's 2 p.m. We're going to move forward from this point here. You can see just some isolated cells here, widely scattered, but a few of them are getting going and in a pretty good manner here. They start to go anywhere from Reading and areas points north and northeast are the areas that I think will have the best chance at something occurring, and you could get some pretty big storms out of this. And there will be a hail threat with this. Also probably not really too gusty in the winds department. I think your gust might be maxed at about 50. Wouldn't be surprised if I see something higher than that, but lapse rates aren't very good on the model soundings. Of course, that could certainly change, and we'll update that on the fly on Tuesday as the new information comes in. But you see these storms are pretty much congealing further north and east. Individual cells, finally with the actual front, they start to move through. But this is at 11 p.m. Once they start moving further south and east here at this point. So I'm not expecting this to be severe, but you know, there will be a pretty decent amount of lightning with these storms as well. So any of these storms could produce a pretty significant amount of lightning with the high amounts of instability. That will move through, and this is your frontal boundary moving offshore. So by the time we get to Wednesday morning, maybe a leftover shower farther east, but everywhere else we're going to be mostly sunny going into the day on Wednesday. Lower humidity as well, because behind this cold front, once the cold front moves through, which is situated like this, you have behind the air coming through behind it that is much drier. So we're going to be still warm, seasonably warm, nothing hot, nothing too hot, right around where we should be for this time of year as far as temperatures are concerned. And then going forward into early Wednesday morning, which is right here again, leftover shower very early on for the far eastern sections or eastern or southeastern sections. And after that point, we are mostly sunny for both Wednesday and Thursday. We're going to watch for a possibility for an isolated pop-up shower late in the day on Friday. Not a big deal here. Maybe an isolated shower or thunderstorm on Friday itself. We were concerned over the weekend the possibility of a system that's originating out here in around Tennessee and Kentucky here, going to move eastward and maybe coming up and getting parts of our area with some rain, at least the southern portions. But now the trends in the model guidance has been to keep this to the part of the south. So here's a look at Saturday and Sunday. You can see this is now well to the south. So we're not going to give up on this entirely because it's the holiday weekend, and we don't want to give you false hope it's going to be a completely clear weekend, but it's starting to trend in that direction. Okay, and so if you're looking for rain, or we're looking for rain out of this system here, it's starting to dwindle a little bit as the system now looks modeled to stay well to the south. And over the weekend here, this is getting into Sunday. You see high pressure is pretty well established. That's going to move right over top of the area for the 4th of July. So we're not expecting any precipitation concerns at all on the 4th of July holiday itself. High pressure will be anchored right over top of us. You see all the showers are relegated to the southern portions of the southeastern portions of the United States here. So we're not looking at anything precipitation-wise to ruin your holiday weekend as of right now. The only caveat to that will be Friday, it looks like, with those late-day isolated showers and pop-up storms at this point. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich. That is your outlook for June 28th, 2016. Have a great Tuesday.